Thank you.
Wow. Let's talk about the Rugby Championship then, shall we? Obviously, 2 huge games at the weekend.
And I didn't watch them, Goody.
You didn't even watch them?
I didn't have time.
Hold on. You watched Edinburgh against Comets.
I was working, I was commentating.
But you didn't watch South Africa dust up the All Blacks in Wellington.
Mate, can't believe it.
Or the Aussies losing at home to Argentina.
No. Big win for South Africa, that, though.
Oh,
changes the landscape of world rugby.
What a game.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Was it as good as it sounded?
Yes, and more.
Really?
And this is my argument we were chatting about Will Spencer earlier in the tackle. You have got 2 monstrously sized teams knocking 10 barrels of shit out of each other.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Whitelock making tackles, not fucking round the head and all that stuff. The defence, watching it, was unbelievable. And I watched it. It's brutal. It was so intense, the hits that people, the bodies, I'm looking at it going, these boys are going to be carried off the field. They're ending each other that badly. And it was amazing to watch.
Was that as good as South Africa have played, or were New Zealand really bad?
A bit of both, actually. Some quality bits of play from South Africa, as you call him, Willie Lepoux, but Willie Leroux was unbelievable.
He is Willie Legoo at the minute.
He is Willie Legoo. He was amazing. But the intensity that South Africa defended with forced errors upon the All Blacks, the arrogant All Blacks, shall we say.
They weren't taking. They could have taken a drop goal last play or last few play.
Easiest drop goal anyone will ever go for. You've got a ruck on the try line, pretty much a metre out.
Could have put him in the pocket.
Straight in front of the sticks. But Bowden Barrett, the best player in the world for the last 2 years, has kicked 2 out of 6 off the tee. They weren't even thinking about the drop goal.
You see the one that come off the post and bounced back into his hands.
Yeah.
Sorry, like that.
They weren't even thinking about the drop goal. But credit South Africa. That was. You know, they're in the same World Cup pool as well, so that's obviously that's going to reverberate around for the future. And
that's nay good. That's nay good for South Africa.
But yeah, it just goes to show everyone's got the All Blacks on this pedestal, and rightly so, because they are the best international rugby team by a distance. To be fair, over most teams, Ireland will have something to say about that. Obviously, South Africa now will have something to say about that, but they're fallible.
They are mortal.
Yeah.
They're not immortal. That's what I first thought before I got my first cut on my head. I was like, I am immortal.
Scottish.
Then I saw my first bit of blood. I was like, actually, I am human.
But yeah, no, it was really bizarre actually as a game, and it's like the All Blacks. They just want to score tries, which is great, but also taking the points when they're on offer. Just the basic things about winning World Cups, and you can see All Blacks have won the last 2 World Cups. But with a team like Ireland, and it's a serious challenge now from other teams, you put them under the intensity and the pressure that South Africa put them under at the weekend, and that's given everyone else hope. We're only, what are we, a year out from the World Cup?
Yeah.
And they've been so dominant, but they do keep having these little blips, and unfortunately for the All Blacks, they're not going to pin the blame on Bowden Barrett, but...
It's Bowden Barrett's fault.
When he gets all the praise, scores 4 tries against the Aussies, everyone's like, he's amazing, but tight game... You're 2 from 6 off the tee, and then you've got an opportunity to win it with a drop goal.
Everything's on the 10.